Do you remember this popular toy from the early 2000s? It allowed you to go to the grocery store and scan the barcodes there. The barcodes would then unlock these hidden monsters for you to build a team and battle with.
Just in, alien monsters from a distant galaxy have landed on Earth and are hiding in real barcodes on real products everywhere.
Skannerz time! Let's go get them!
You can only capture them with Skannerz. Skannerz lets you scan any barcode on real products and capture the monsters. Then battle them on your own or play head-to-head to win. They're hiding in millions of barcodes everywhere. You can scan them, capture them, fight them with Skannerz. The more you scan, the more you fight, the more powerful you become. Skannerz! Scan them, capture them, fight them. Cards and comic book included, batteries not included.
It was called Skannerz, or at least the original one was called Skannerz. I thought this was the most genius idea as a kid. But sadly, I never got a chance to play with one. So, I decided now that I can, I would recreate that same thing inside of Unreal Engine. I began the project with a brainstorming session. Like, how could I recreate this without their scanning technology? I decided to make a quick UI to gather my thoughts. The idea is that in this box, you can enter a 12-digit UPC, which is a universal product code found on every barcode. Once you enter the number and press enter, the collect button will be live and you can collect your little monster. By clicking my UPCreatures, oh yeah, that's what I decided to call the monsters, UPCreatures. Anyways, by clicking this button, I wanted to show the creatures that you have collected so far. After you've collected your creatures, I wanted you to be able to go out into the world and explore, hence the explore button. Now, to get all this working would take a lot, and I mean a lot of work. So, I got busy. The first thing that I did was I needed to figure out how to make a creature appear if you type in a barcode. Now this would take me creating a struct where I would add all the stats that I wanted to the UPCreatures. So any stat that I wanted them to have, I would add it here. Then I made that struct into a data table and I input as many barcodes as I could get my hands on. And this is where the UPCreatures actually get born. Each one is unique, so in order to make that happen, I would use Dolly2 to get a unique creature picture for each barcode. Next, I coded the main UI to check and see if the user input matches any of the barcodes in the database. If so, the player will get an UPCreature. To indicate a successful entry, the collect button becomes available to click on. If the user input does not match something in the database, there will be a message that pops up saying no. Now I needed to create a screen that comes up showing which UPCreature you got and their stats. So on this screen it shows the creature that you just collected, their name, also it shows their HP and AP, which stands for health points and attack power respectively. I also added two buttons. One to save it to your inventory or your team, and then one to toss it if you don't like it. And now that that was done, I needed to make a way for you to manage your team. So I built a UI which has slots for the UPCreatures that you save. It displays their name and their health points. Right now, the limit is 3, but I may push it to 6. Anyways, whenever you click on one of your UPCreatures, it will display their stats on a screen of its own. Now that the UI was set up, I needed to make a way for the player to battle with the team that they've collected. So, I created an enemy that triggers a battle. In the battle, the music starts to play and then the battle begins. Now this was really tough to set up, but the way that the battle system works so far is that the enemy sends out their UPCreature and the HP is shown of the enemy's creature. In the bottom left, you can choose which one of your UPCreatures you want to send out first. When you press the attack button, your UPCreature attacks and does damage to the enemy based on your creature's attack power. Then the enemy will hit you back, until either you defeat the enemy and gain XP, which will allow you to raise your trainer level, or all of your UPCreatures are defeated and you lose them forever, kind of like a Nuzlocke challenge. In this case, you have to bail out and go get more UPCreatures. I'm adding 20 new creatures per day, So in the next few days, the number of creatures will be well over 100. And if I can find out how to get your phone to scan barcodes and implement that into this game, we're golden. So if any of you out there in the community can help with that part, please contact me. My email is in the description. And hopefully you like what you saw, and if you want to support this project, like this video and subscribe to my channel. And as always, I'll holla at y'all next time. Peace.